All right, let's take a look at some of the trending topics this morning and let's see what is topping it. So I think the first one is Paul Mashatile. So Paul Mashatile, sworn in, he is now an MP, and of course, as you know, he is the deputy president of the ANC, and much speculation that he, of course, will be sworn in as the deputy president of South Africa. I mean, this is all about behind the scenes about what's happening with David Mabuza, whether he has, in fact, he confirmed his resignation, but it's up to the president to see if he'll accept the resignation, and it's all back and forth. But the reality is that the ANC deputy president has been sworn in, so he is an MP, and we wait to see what will happen. I mean, is that cabinet reshuffle going to be happening before the State of the Nation address? It's not looking that way, because, I mean, already the State of the Nation is tomorrow night, so we don't know, and many saying it would have been a good move by the president to have already done it, but not sure if that's going to happen, and we'll probably hear what happens a bit later on in the week or next week or whenever it is. But the reality is that Paul Mashatile is there, and this, of course, paves the way for him to come in as the deputy president of the country, and that's pretty much so the swearing in. I think he was also sworn in alongside Maropene Ramakgopa, Sihle Zikalala, and Parks Tau, so they were all sworn in together. All right, let's have a look at the next trending topic. That, of course, is Gift of the Givers. And my goodness, what is happening? I don't know how. I have been absolutely devastated in seeing the destruction that is happening in Syria and in Turkey. It is just absolutely, it's heartbreaking. I mean, some of these things that have been shown, the visuals, the heartbreak, the devastation, the desperation that is happening there after that earthquake. Well, a Gift of the Givers have heeded the call. They're on their way now. In fact, SABC News' Griselda Lewis is with the team, so she will be reporting live from the areas that they go and visit, and we will get a really up-close version of the events that are taking place. But I mean, this morning we're also reading that the death toll from this earthquake has now gone up to over almost 8,000 people. So this is really a very, very sad story, and one that undoubtedly is going to get worse as they get closer and closer to the victims of this earthquake. So yeah, Gift of the Givers, a big trending topic, and once again being a great pride of South Africa. And when help is needed, they are the first to get there as soon as they can, offering whatever they can. So yeah, that is why Gift of the Givers are trending with doctors and supplies and all the goods that are needed. So thank you and congratulations again to them for getting down there. So we'll get great reports coming out of there. All right, that's that trend. Then State of the Union address. So State of the Union, well, that takes place in the US. It's kind of like our State of the Nation address, but it's the State of the Union. Joe Biden giving his address there in for the Americans, and there's lots and lots of things that have come out of that. Of course, talking to those record unemployment rates, that's a very, very big one. Also, again, wanting gun laws. You can see the drama also happening inside there. So the US is certainly something. I think it was Marjorie Taylor Greene who actually called President Biden a liar when Biden said some Republicans wanted sunset Medicare and Social Security during his State of the Union address. There were boos and they were shouting and all of those kind of things happening, and the heckling. So yeah, you can imagine what things were like there. We know what it's like at home, so you know it's not much of that taking center stage as well. So also just talking to a lot of race relations and also the police, and sending his condolences to Tyrone Nichols, and again just saying, you know, this is just it's unacceptable what's happening, but lots of happenings and talkings about that. So that was the State of the Union address. It kind of just ended before we came on air, so that's why it was a big trending topic. And then let's have a look at the final one, Cape Town CBD. I saw this trending this morning, and of course, I mean, this is from an old tweet, actually. I think somebody had put a picture, and it was comparing the inner city of Joburg and the inner city of Cape Town, and comparing the two of them. And, you know, some people sort of saying, No. That firstly isn't the inner city of Joburg. That's Alex. Not that it makes a difference, because the inner city of Joburg looks very much so the same, and it is in an awful situation. But some people saying, no, you can do, it's much better and it looks great. And I do agree. I mean, it really does. I mean, when you walk through the CBD of Cape Town and you see it every time it's the opening of Parliament and all of those things are happening, you see it's in a beautiful condition. But some people also saying you could walk at night and feel very safe there. That was another conversation that was held, and some people said, really? You think so? I dare you. You go walk at night and see what happens. So it's an ongoing conversation about how good the Cape Town city looks and how bad Johannesburg, Durban, PE, East London, all of these other cities are looking. And that is the reality. So that was another conversation that was being held on social media.